Hello and welcome back to the channel, guys, and today we're going to be discussing the topic: is Hogwarts Legacy destined for failure, right? Is all the hype and build up, all the content people have been putting out, is that eventually going to lead to the doom of Hogwarts Legacy because it cannot live up to the expectations? But before we dive into this, I want to let you guys know there is a giveaway going on at 4K subs and we are extremely close. Thank you guys so much for all the recent support on the channel. Welcome to all the new members. I hope you guys enjoy the content. I hope you guys enjoy the giveaway as well. Expect so much more to come in the future, but if you want to be entered into this giveaway, make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel, of course, drop a comment on this video, and check the pinned comment down below to follow my Twitch. You have to do all three to be entered, and let's continue on with the video. So we're going to be starting off with the expectations, right? So obviously I've covered this on my channel, so the expectations are high, and other content creators have done the same thing. What is happening basically is that there has been so much coverage, news, reporting, reactions to trailers and gameplay footage and so much more, that the expectations have reached unbelievably high levels. What does this mean, right? Let me make a quick comparison here. If you guys are not familiar with a content creator that goes by the name of Dream, who solely does Minecraft videos, he's known for his speedrunner, speed hunter videos, etc. He was basically faceless for a few months, years, and he eventually did a face reveal. And honestly, ever since then, no one is really talking about Dream that much. He's lost a lot of the hype, and there's no mysterious effect around Dream. Everyone knows what he looks like, his name is out there, and his face is out there as well. However, on the Hogwarts Legacy terms, this is completely different, right? We're not talking about a mysterious faceless YouTuber or content creator. We're talking about a game that has been in development for years, and people have just been waiting for this game to release, and we are 2 weeks out from release. The expectations are only going to grow further. What does this do for Hogwarts Legacy, right? Let's take into account the game releases is perfectly fine. There's no issues. It runs well, it plays well, the storyline is good, the questing is good. People are still not going to be satisfied, and you might ask yourself why. Well, the reason is because they're expecting something that is impossible, right? Everyone is expecting this to be the most immersive wizarding experience that allows you to play, your wizarding dreams, and you can quest, you can go to school, you can make potions, fight monsters, spells, so much more. The problem with this is that this can't really be delivered in modern times. This is only 2023, and a game that people have been dreaming about for so long cannot really meet those expectations, right? So that's one case scenario. On the other hand, let's assume the game doesn't actually release that well and has some flaws, which is a very possibility. The reason for that is because it's a AAA title. As we know, they're known for their issues, etc. We're gonna let them slide for this one because we're expecting this to be a decent game, because Avalanche Software, not Studios, thank you to whoever corrected me in the comment section, and WB Games are actually working together pretty well with the marketing team. This cannot be the case, right? What if it actually does release bad and it has some flaws like any game out there? Then it's only going to be worse, right? I'm assuming best case scenario, the game releases with no issues. It will still get a lot of hate just because it cannot actually live up to those expectations. And the crazy part is these expectations don't just stop at, wanting the game, wanting to play. They've gone as far as the game being top tier, #1 most ranked bot, anticipated game, wish listed, wherever you want to look at it, on Steam and so many other providers, nominated for the Game of the Year award, which I am very confident it is going to be the Game of the Year award. That's my opinion there. I have a lot more. I'll hold on to the end of the video, but I do want you guys to do is scroll down below right now in the comment section and leave a comment letting me know what are your expectations and if you think these are actually going to happen, because what I want to know is what my viewers think of this game, because I've built up an audience and I want to see what you guys think so I can kind of tailor my content into, increasing those expectations, maybe changing some of those expectations and tackling them. But yeah, this is the issue right now we're dealing with, is that this game has been anticipated for so many years, and there's been such a strong buildup of the hype that it actually pushed the game to be at the top of the charts throughout many different articles online. So now we've reached the end of the video, and let's take a look at it from this perspective, right? What can we as the audience, the community, the players, the content creators like myself do to fix this issue? Well, it's going to be quite simple. Let's take a more realistic approach to Hogwarts Legacy. We are 2 weeks out from release, or even less by the time you guys actually see this video, and there's some things that can be done, right? stop hyping up the game beyond belief and saying this is going to be the most immersive RPG role-playing game ever, wizarding experience, nothing like it before, the game of the decades and the generations, and actually take a more, realistic approach to it, right? Talk about how this game is only single player and doesn't have a co-op or multiplayer option, and how that can actually impact the player base, right? Because at the end of the day, longevity and how much you can play and how long you can play a game has to do a lot with multiplayer. Now, here's my perspective on this, right? The immersion of a player, right? How immersive a game is, you have to maintain it to be single player, because at the end of the day, multiplayer can actually ruin the immersion because you're playing with other players and it starts to affect your experience in the game, whether that is positive or negative. At the end of the day, if you want to experience the Harry Potter, Hogwarts, open world RPG, wizarding experience of your dreams, it needs to be single player only. And I want to know you guys' opinion below in the comment section on this topic, right? Do you think multiplayer will ruin that immersion experience? And do you think it will be the reason Hogwarts Legacy might actually fail? My personal opinion on this is it will not. I think single player for this game specifically is a great choice. Growing up, I've only played multiplayer games, right? All the games I've played are player versus player oriented, and I hardly played any single player games unless I was very young, right? So from that perspective, this is coming from someone that's only played multiplayer games. I think single player for Hogwarts Legacy makes a lot of sense. It may or may not be the reason this game is actually doomed for failure, but I do believe expectations are going to be what kills this game. So what I'm going to do moving forward is I'm going to kind of change my entire perspective on the game, be more, critical, play more of the devil's advocate side, start tackling things that may or may not be an issue, just to kind of fix those expectations, because I think I've built up an actually decent sized platform where people actually start to care about my opinion, which is great once again. So thank you guys so much for the support. But yeah, this is why I wanted to dedicate this whole video as to how the expectations can actually lead to the doom and failure of Hogwarts Legacy. Let me know what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys so much for all the support. I've never had a video before go past 10,000, 20,000 views even, and to have a video pop off so much means the world to me. Thank you guys so much, and as always, I will be live streaming on Twitch, so there can be a live Q&A session so you guys can get to know me, because in these videos I can't really talk much about myself. I have to focus on the actual content, so definitely do tune in to those live streams, talk with me. We can talk about expectations of the game, what is to come, my schedule for streaming the game and uploading playthroughs, and what I do to edit my videos if you guys want to know more about that. But in general, thank you guys so much for all the support, and as always, I'll see you guys in Hogwarts.